Good morning. Today we have 0 pumps because today doing a little maintenance and we got that new mud cups and new guide rings. So I have never done this before, so we are kind of learning as we go. But after looking at it, it looks like we take those 4 bolts out, take that middle piece out. Then after we take that middle piece out, which is right here, here's this middle piece, we have to take this nut off. And then once we take that nut off, we should be able to pull this out, that out, all this out, till we get to the mud cup. Then we just put it all back together the way we took it out. I hope that's how you're supposed to do it. It kind of looks like that's how you're supposed to do it. So we are going to set a GoPro up so you can see. Maybe get a little light in here. But we got some safety wires around those nuts. So we'll take the safety nuts off and we will start taking her apart.
Write them down on a piece of paper?
No, I just want to know when they're all gone, dude. I don't care how many she's built, brother.
Alright. I doubt this little impact's gonna get it, but we're gonna give her a good old college try. Alright. Come on. Two. Oh, now those guys. I'm gonna have to get out the big dog. Oh yeah! Yes! Ha-ha! Now we'll get out the tiny impact. See if they'll come out. Yeah, money! All right, we got the wishbone off. How I did it was I just ran it ahead a little bit just a little bit. 3/4 of an inch. And then stuck it back in reverse and it fell right off. So now there's a nut right in here. We're gonna take that nut off and then we're gonna pull this guy out, and I think it's gonna be kind of a bugger, but we'll get to her. All right, well, we are stuck on that there nut. I got a 24mm socket and it seems to be too small, and I cannot find anything bigger around the shop. So we are going to make a trip to someplace and we are gonna go spend a little bit of money to get the right socket. I don't know exactly what size socket, so we're getting some big boys from like 24 to American 40. I don't care, but we're gonna go get some more tools. All right, we made it back from Menards and we got 30mm deep socket, we got 27mm deep and short, and 25mm deep and short. So hopefully one of those guys fits on that nut. We got some anti-seize, a couple tubes of grease, and a new torque wrench. Fun fact, Master Force, Menards brand, lifetime warranty. Brakes, go get a new one. So now it's time to try to get that nut out. We'll start with the 25mm. Too small. 27mm. Also too small. Uh-oh. Fits. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The old 30mm. Oh my goodness. We're having a good old time here. So we got to pull that out instead of hooking it all up. Little trick, I just cut 2x4s off, stick them in there. Got one in there already. Got one here. Keep pushing it in there. Take another one. We'll push this one in there until we get to the mud cup. Alright, so now we gotta make this one just a touch longer. Heck yeah, dude. A couple more schwacks. Then I can get a pipe wrench on there and not have to worry about someone helping me. Yeah. Oh, look at all that room now. Gotta love it. No shot. Get the torch. push from that side? Oh, all right, 1 second. Come on. Oh, come on. All right there. Okay. All right. Nice.
Now.
Thank you. That thing's gonna be hot as a tamale. Now we're down to the tiny ratchet. That's not looking good. I think we gotta pound the whole thing in there. Yeah. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. That's a mud cup. Yes, it is. All right. Now, let's take this off, take that off, and put the new ones on. All right. Well, that's the front. That's what pushes the concrete. Pretty clean. We get it pretty dang clean. Little build up in here, but you know, you're gonna have that after thousands and thousands of yards of concrete before you replace these. So, yeah, very pleased. I'll take this guy, since I only got one gigantic socket. And now we know that you could take this whole thing out. I thought I had to take this nut off and to get these out, but you just pound this whole thing out. Then you can work on it on the ground instead of inside the water box. Bolt looks good. She's a little warm yet. Alright, well, we just took a pry bar and popped that off. So now, theoretically, that guy should slide right off. And then we got the guide ring here. So, we're going to clean this up a little bit, clean this all up a little bit. Throw a little, maybe a little concrete remover on there. rinse it off. We'll grease them up. Then we'll shove her back in. All right, let's get greasy. We're gonna take this guy, put him on the side. Let's do a little bit. The easy one. Slide that on there. And we'll take this guy. Ooh, there's a rock, some debris in there. Don't need a lot, I don't think. Just enough to get her to slide over. This guy goes like so. Easy. And now we'll put this guy back together. Him. And he goes. We'll add a little grease on this guy too, because why not? We'll stick him right there. He goes all the way through her. We're gonna take this, put him upside down on this for now. And then we'll take this guy, which goes this way. A little shot of grease. And then he sits on here like so. And then we're gonna take our anti-seize and we're gonna dab it up in here. Good healthy amount. Definitely don't need any on this guy because there's plenty in there. Then we'll just take this guy and put him back on. Easy. Well, that's not working, so we're just gonna keep hammering at her. All right, now the fun part of getting this big mamma jamma back in the hole it came out of, even though it is literally like a ½ inch wider than the other one. So let's give it a go. All right, we got this bad boy all greased up. I got a paper towel down in there just in case I drop this. I don't get any debris on the grease, because we do not want a rock or something getting in there and scratching up the material cylinder. And how we're gonna do this here is I'm gonna get my remote, line this bad boy up, and while I'm holding it, I'm gonna put it in forward, and very slowly, I'm gonna push it in with that, with that. So, it shouldn't be too hard, but we're gonna find out here. got that one done. So now we're gonna torque those. I really don't know what the torque specifications are, but we're like, wait, 80 foot-pounds, 80 to 100, somewhere in there. I did the other ones at 100. I might just do these ones at 100. Put anti-seize all over the bolt. Put anti-seize all over the nut in the mud cup. So we'll push it forward a little bit just to make sure it's tight. Then we'll torque them and then do the other side. And it only took us one trip to the store, about 4 phone calls, 12 text messages, and it is 1:30 now. We started at like 8, so it's been a while, you know. First time, I'm learning. Hopefully you guys are learning something too with me, but this next one should go a lot quicker since we figured out all the little tricks. But we'll get on to the other side here. All right, let's do the other side. Throwing some wood down in here. Easy peasy. Alright, that took me 20 minutes to get to this point rather than 3 hours the first time. So we're already leaps and bounds ahead. We're going to take the garden hose and run it down through there, make sure you clean out all the rocks and stuff. And then this one's got a little more buildup on the front of it, but we'll obviously make that all squeaky clean, and then yeah, we'll just put it back together. Yeah, I can't even get to that bolt. All right, we got her pretty much all put back together here. We're just gonna slap some grease around the whole entire dealio and put her back in there. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. That was way quicker the second time. I think that took me maybe an hour to do one, where it took me like 5 to do the first one. So easy peasy. So just lather that thing up with grease and let the cylinder push that mud cup back in there. All you gotta do is make sure you got it nice lined up. The first one, as you saw, it was off a little bit, so back it off, get it lined up again, easy peasy. So, but we are going to put some anti-seize on those bolts, put that all back together, put the dog bone back in there, and clean this horrendous mess we have made, and that'll be it. Everybody learned something today. I learned a lot today. We all learned together. This is my first time ever doing this. Fun fact though, the mud cups that were on this were the original mud cups from 2015. So that is the original mud cup right there, one of them. Here's the other one. They are almost, we got a little bit of a flange there, but those are almost completely round like a wheel. So, but again, thank you guys for watching this one. Use it, come back to it if you ever have to do this. Not saying, I mean, like I said, the second time was way quicker than the first time. It took me maybe an hour to do one side. So if you know what you're doing and you're proficient at it, you could knock this out in probably an hour and a half, both sides in an hour and a half. So thank you for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Thank you.